Where do I get my inspiration, morals, and ethics? Honestly, they come from lived experiences, studying psychology and philosophy, and observing the impact of what actually reduces harm in people and what flourishes love and relationship and connection. So my inspiration comes from surviving things that should have broken me. Growing up in poverty and chaos, witnessing domestic violence, experiencing sexual assault, but then encountering teachers and mentors and my friends' families who showed me there was another way to live. I've been inspired by the people in my life that helped me when I had nothing to give them. And also by the idea that suffering does not have to be wasted. But my morals are just simple and ancient: reduce harm, protect the vulnerable, tell the truth, and help where help actually does help. Those ideas show up across cultures and traditions like Buddhism and humanitarianism, and the best part of Jesus's teaching. You know, the Buddhist quote that says, if you can't help people, at least don't harm them. I think that if you have privilege like I do, then you should use it responsibly and try to help people. Now, my ethics come from accountability and evidence. I don't teach anything that I haven't seen actually work in my life or seen work repeatedly in other people's lives. I don't believe in toxic positivity or spiritual bypassing. I've spent years in therapy. I've studied psychology and science. I earned a degree in biblical studies. And then I compared belief-based solutions with research-based solutions. So when prayer and shame and spiritual bypassing failed to heal my trauma, I turned to nervous system regulation, healthier boundaries, and evidence-based therapy. So I teach what works. I also care deeply about people, especially women who are harmed by the patriarchal system, religious fundamentalism, and moral superiority disguised as righteousness. I talk about the things that they never address in the pulpit: abuse, power, consent, trauma, parenting, healing, because silence harms people. If something is consistently producing shame and fear and control, I'm going to question it. But if something produces growth and healing and safety and dignity, I'm going to share it. That's my filter. I respect faith, but I also respect data and lived experiences and intellectual honesty. I believe that compassion without evidence can mislead people, and evidence without compassion can wound people. So I want to hold evidence and compassion. And at the end of the day, my loyalty is to the people, not the systems. And I want to keep teaching what helps people become freer, healthier, and whole, because that's what I have needed in my life and what I continue to need, because life is full of suffering and we're always going to need to continue to heal.